What is going on, guys? So little video going on here today for it's kind of like an unboxing video. Uh, well, it is an unboxing video, but this is something that I've been pining after for a very long time. Uh, this is forge related, and as you could probably tell by the title, but I've been forging all my products that I sell on my Etsy store. The link is in the channel banner. But the forging that I've been doing has been with the lump charcoal, and as you can see, it's messy, it's dirty, the fan is loud, it gets ash on everything, and it was just time to upgrade, time to move on, time to save that coal fire forge for something you know something that I can make only on that forge. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it right where it is, and I'm gonna keep using it. As you can see here, it's been working well for me. I've been selling a lot of things out of my little home forge here with little tool bench. But this is gonna be a huge upgrade to efficiency, noise, cleanliness. I don't know how it's going to affect price quite yet, but this is okay. So this is an unboxing of a Magestic Forge brand name. That's the brand name, Magestic Forge, and this is a 3 burner. I want to say it's called like a combo forge, because Magestic Forge does sell a lot of forges that are knife maker forges, where each end of the forge, and as well, I should also say this: it's a gas-fired forge, not a coal-fired forge like that one. So knife maker forges usually have like a 3 or 4 inch opening on each end, and it's to heat up and make knives, and you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 5 burner, like sword making forges with the 5 burner, real long ones. But this is a 3 burner, what they call it on Magestic Forge's website is Farrier Deluxe model. So that means it has the 3 or 4 inch openings. I think it's 3 by 4 inch openings on each end of the forge, the gas forge, and the whole side can open up for if you're making stuff like I have going here, fire pokers and stuff, where if you already have something bent up, it's not going to fit in that little knife maker forge opening. It's just not going to fit. So I wanted this one that the whole side can also open up, so if you already have bent something, by heating it up, you can open the whole side and then put that awkwardly shaped bent piece in. So I have it sitting here on my antique Hey Button anvil. My other anvil for primary use it's an unknown make, an unknown year. I live in Pennsylvania, and I got it from, it's an old anvil that was used in the Panther Valley mines, which dates back to like the late 1800s, early 1900s. And as you can see, they had some sort of specialty use, so they cut part of the hammer surface off, making a larger bench for the anvil. I mean this is where this tool steel top should have ended, and I believe the whole bottom is wrought iron or cast iron, and then steel for the Hey Button. Obviously, Hey Button is definitely my favorite. But anyway, let's get into it. I'm going to try to set up a camera, and this video is just kind of to show, if you order a Magestic forge, what to expect when you get it. So a little bit of backstory. I got it. I ordered it 3 days ago, and here it is. It got here while I was at work. It is nighttime now, and I'm gonna unbox it. But a couple little details I noticed was it's packaged very well with the strapping style tape, not just regular, clear packing tape. It's like this, the kind with strands in it. So for heavier items, it will definitely hold up stronger. So that's a cool sign. What they call it on their website is the 3-burner Farrier Deluxe, even though I consider it more of like an artist slash knife maker model. But you can see here 3FD, 3-burner Farrier Deluxe, 10/29/19. So that, as of this filming, it is November 14th. So this is like a 2-week-old manufactured forge. So that's pretty cool. Another thing I noticed is I cut the label off. I just cut the top surface of the cardboard off to get the label, just for privacy reasons. And you can see it soaked through their Sharpie 3FD. So that's a cool like quality control aspect to the order, where I guess they sit them on the shelves sitting like that. I don't know what that writing means, towards the middle of it, but 3FD manufacture date, and then it appears like they write it where you put the label. So if you're going to put the label on at the last minute, you can double check that it is the right model. They got fragile, handle with care. It feels, it's about 55 pounds maybe, the total weight of the package. And I have it just balancing on my anvil now. Let's see how this unboxing actually goes. But yeah. So if you order a Magestic forge, this is what you're gonna get. And it's not a cheap, it's not like it's a cheap thing that you're just gonna go get. I mean, as of today, November 14th, 2019, 3 days ago, I paid $500 plus shipping. Magestic Forge is based out of Ohio, so I live in Pennsylvania, and it was like 59 and change for shipping, and it got here in 3 days. So just, I mean, that seems fair. I mean, I don't know. All right, let's get in. I'm gonna try to set up a camera, see if we can unbox this thing, see what's inside. And like I said, Stratus Forge is my Etsy and actual shop name, and I really, really, really think this is going to increase the efficiency and the time and the cleanliness and the noise, and just, this is definitely going to be a huge boost. And like I said, I'm going to keep the old coal-fire forge, and my plans are to cannibalize this old grill and maybe weld or drill and screw some flat bar and have it set there with the propane underneath, and get rid of all that plastic and have like a mobile cart, because sometimes with propane forges you want to take it out into the open air rather than this big enclosed steel building. I don't know. I had the idea of having it on a fixed stand, but I kind of drifted towards more having like the more mobile option. So, all right, let's get into it. All right, so hopefully that angle, I'm looking at it now, hopefully it works out good for the unboxing, and if not, I don't know what to tell you. So, coming in here, of course I get hooked on my other anvil. I got my Essie Azula 2. I've been carrying this thing for about a year. Appendix carry, I have a Tech Lock belt clip, and then super quick, super easy access to the knife. So, let's see what we got inside. And like I said, this is just gonna be an unboxing for now. I might do a setup video later, but they come with instructions, so I don't really see the need for that, but we'll see. So, come in here. First thing I see written on the cardboard is number 3. So they seem to have a nice communication and, you know, kind of QC process going down with, obviously, yeah, so this is a 3-burner package. So they wrote 3 on it. So they really seem to, I don't know if they had mistakes in the beginning or what's going on, but they definitely seem to be covering their bases as far as getting stuff out. So a couple pieces of styrofoam. You can see the main forge here, which I assume everything else is inside of it. And the main reason I'm making this video is because I saw other unboxing videos of other forges, but it wasn't the one I bought. So I kind of wanted to, after I ordered it, I was kind of curious to see. Sorry if this is out of camera. It's kind of stuck in the box here. They have some good why do I keep saying cardboard? Styrofoam packaging, which is good. I mean, I'd rather have a tight fit that's protected than a looser fit that's not. So, got the forge out, set it back on the anvil carefully. All right, so it looks like they have, I think these are the pins for the door. Like I said, I never saw an unboxing of this exact forge with the side door, so I don't even know. Got some tape, keeping them from moving or opening. All right, so I'm not sure how, oh, yeah. So you pull the pins, and then that's your side door. With the refractory compound in there, you can see some weld splatter. I don't know, they must put these spot welds on to keep it in after the fact. That could be the only explanation I can think of. But looks like everything is actually in the forge. This is probably to test the fittings. Got your main hose here. Very well packaged. I mean, I like it. I mean, everything's well protected. I'm sure they have years of figuring out the best way to pack all the items into each different type of forge, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It's looking good so far. So, got your regulator here. Regulator with protection over the gauge. That's good. I'm gonna put that somewhere safer. So nothing, no paperwork, nothing for that. Let's see what else. Some more booble wrap. Well protected manifold. I cannot wait to have a gas fire forge. I cannot wait. It's gonna be, because right now I run a coal fire forge and it's not even coal. It's not even like, it's not even regular blasting the coal. I run hardwood lump charcoal. So it's just loud. I mean, I have the fan going to add the heat. So there's your manifold. Sorry, just jumping back and forth. So I have the fan going to add the heat, the blower, of which I've already had one melt, just because sparks are flying everywhere at the coal fire forge. And then the lump charcoal, and then just ash gets everywhere. It's so loud. And then my kind of circular style forge I have now, the airflow is only about that big of an area. So you can spread the coal out and distribute the heat if you keep it packed down, but you're really only heating up that much of an area. But this, as you can see, 3 burners, 1, 2, 3, if you have all 3 going, you can heat up an area that big. So, as opposed to, basically it's like, the forge I have now is like a very weak, messy, loud, 1 burner gas forge. So, some cardboard in there to protect the interior refractory material. And then it looks like the whole bottom of the forge is actual, like, it almost looks like laser cut fire break. So that comes out just very well. I mean, this isn't someone just sitting at their house, you know, cutting a piece of old Walmart box or something and putting it in there. It's like they have like cookie cutter pieces that they just have a ton of as they make these. And it's not a small company, Magestic Forge. I mean, so everything looks good in there. The liner, same material as this. Whoa. That's what I was worried about. So, yeah, so basically a knife maker forge would have not this door. It would just be both ends open, so you could close off one end if you need to, minimize this end if you need to really superheat high carbon steel for a big length or a small length if you need to, because this manifold is completely, you can close off. You can have 1, 2, 3 burners on, just 1. You can have 2 on if you want to heat a certain area. But yeah, it definitely, I mean, I can't wait. And if I can figure out a way to mount it to that old grill base body and have it be able to move around with the propane under, that would be sweet. So once again, regulator, put that somewhere safe. I don't want that to break. And then you got your 3 mixer tubes here, which basically just go in like that. They're set screws, and I know the directions say that you want to set it flush with the liner. So I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to measure down to where the liner is, make a mark on the mixer tube, make sure all 3 are the same, and then also make sure all 3 are flush at the top. That way I don't have to, or that way I can figure out if I need to tighten or loosen any of these flanges. Detailed instructions right here. Let me get here so you can actually see. So you could pause and read. This is what a Magestic forge comes with. Low heat warm-up flame. I'll just do each page for you guys, you know. Love you guys. There you go. Just want to give plenty of time. In case you're looking into something like this, you know, this is why I'm doing this, is because I bought this forge and there was no videos on how it comes, you know, what kind it is, all that jazz. So we hope you enjoy your new forge. Well, hell, so do I. So, all right, put it back in focus there. All right, so there it is. So I don't know if I want to do a whole video of setting it up. You know, it's kind of a tedious process. I don't know how. I mean, if you look up a video of how to set up a 1, 2, 3 burner forge of literally any brand, it's going to be basically the exact same thing. The mixer tubes, you want it to be flush with the liner. That way there's no, that way the gas doesn't escape in between the liners and just cause issues. You want it to be flush or a little bit below the liner. This, I assume, is just the testing. Just get a little brush, hook everything up, turn everything on before you start the forge. Turn the fuel on, turn everything on, and just get a little brush and put this around the fittings. Check for leaks, because stuff can happen in the package or the shipping process and packaging process. But really, this does seem like a good, well shipped, well made product. I mean, none of the welds look shoddy at all. The pins, all you have to do to, if you ever need to replace the liner, you just got to pull these little cotter pins here. Pull those pins, and then the whole top will come off, and then you can replace the refractory liner. But they say on their website it'll last for a few years, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. One thing I do want to do when I figure out how I'm going to permanently mount it to that grill cart is figure out some sort of rest. There's a lip here, so maybe I could use angle iron and then weld off of that to have some sort of rest. And then I do want to maybe get some channel, something for fire bricks to close off one end if I need to, or either end if I need to. So yeah, it feels quality. The whole buying and receiving it process seemed quality. The actual hardware seems quality. Everything has gas Teflon, so leaks shouldn't be an issue, but you always definitely want to test for it, especially for hoses and stuff like that, because that could be an issue if you don't test it. But yeah, it definitely looks good, and I can't wait. So look forward to more videos. I definitely want to do more videos. I have an EDC update video coming up for Stratus gear, and yeah, my Forge Etsy store, my Blacksmith Etsy store is always up in the banner, Stratus Forge. Yeah, so yeah, if you never considered this one or thought of it, this might be a better option for someone that is maybe looking to get into making some knives, but also might want to make some other stuff like fire pokers or stuff. I make dinner bells. This would be perfect to throw the whole bottom half of the dinner bell in to correct the angles of the corners, and then turn it, throw the other corners in, throw the other corners in, and just keep tweaking it. This would be perfect, as opposed to a regular knife making forge where all you have are these two ends, so you can't, if you start making something that's bigger with bends in it, I mean, you can't do anything. So that is literally why I got this one. So they call it a Farrier Deluxe. I'm not a Farrier at all. I don't make horseshoes. I don't do anything like that. But I would consider this more of like a knife maker / artist combo. But that's what they call it, as you can tell by the box. But I just keep rambling now, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Have a good one. Thanks.